And welcome back to the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. We're resuming action in this quarterfinal match between New Zealand and Chile at 4-3 for the Chileans. Just to clarify the confusion, at the end of that second Chukka, it was not a goal. We started after the break with 5 seconds remaining on the clock. A penalty had been awarded to New Zealand, and it is just now that we've called closure to the second Chukka.
There you go. So like I said, it's all happening here. So they've awarded the penalty to New Zealand there at the end of the second, and now we're beginning the third Chukka now. So we've got 6 minutes more on the clock. The umpire's deeming that there was only 5 seconds left on the clock, and as such, the players will not be required to change their ponies. And it's now being thrown in. Kit Brooks appealing for the line there. Jamarillo coming up with the ball, but now Hopkinson is loose. Vial's on his tail now. Vial's going to go for the big hook. Can Hopkinson keep the ball out in front? Can he keep it across? Looks very good for New Zealand. And he scores it. Great goal. Stick side, then near side by the man, the captain, Sam Hopkinson. Here he goes. So you can see this slow-mo. So he takes it, he stick side. He's got Vial hot on his path. Then he just pops it across. Vial pulls the pony up, and then he just pushes it through on his near side, just scraping through. Look at this great footage. And Vial, I'm not sure what happens to Vial here, why he peels away. Maybe he thinks it was going wide, and then Hopkinson just pops it off the near side and goes straight through. So great goal for New Zealand. And now
we're all equal at 4 apiece.
We're 4 apiece. Matthias Vial heading it up to Ignacio Vial-Mizer. But the first one to get to it is the man again, Matthias Vial, doing a lot of work. Knows that he needs to have a big game here for Chile to have any hope of getting through to the semis. And here the gone back.
Boards. Chile still has possession of this ball.
Matthias Vial, bring it around the front. Hard ridden by Kit Brooks now, trying to just, and he's kept him off the ball. Great play there by Brooks of New Zealand, which has given New Zealand an attacking play. Big back shot there, though they couldn't capitalise it. There's the unlucky bounce off the leg of the pony. And now Hopkinson's looking to back. What a great back shot there by the 6-goaler. Looking to find a flying Kit Brooks, but Kit Brooks is going to concede that play, sit back and wait for Juan Giamarillo to play the ball. And now is Hopkinson checking, waiting for the ball to settle and just controlling it now. He's got to weave his way through 2 Chilean players. There, he's left it beautifully for Tom Hunt. Tom Hunt now takes it near side. Will he cut it through stick side? Oh, he's just got the very, very unlucky glance off the mallet, and it has gone wide to the left. I think he was half looking out the corner of his eye to see the leg of the Chilean pony, and he didn't want to hit it into the pony, so he sort of had a quick look up, and then, yeah, it would have been hard to get through the legs of that pony, and so he was trying to sneak it through, and unfortunately, it looks like Matthias Vial's pony may have pulled up a little bit sore, so they're going to is it sore, or are they just going to tighten up his, maybe the girth might be loose.
Again, the safety of the ponies and our players is of utmost importance, and again, the horses playing on this snow surface. The shoes that are placed on the ponies do have a stud.
They got 2 studs.
2 studs.
Yeah, 2 studs in each front and back. A lot of on grass polo, they'll only put 1 stud in the outside of the hoof. But in the snow, they'll put 2 studs, 1 on the inside and the outside, and they'll put them all on all 4 hooves, just to give them that extra bit of grip. Did you know about the rubber insert, Tori?
No, it did not.
There's a rubber insert between the shoe and the sole of the hoof that, as the pony lifts its foot, it expands and it pushes the clod of snow out of the hoof to give them a little bit more traction in the snow, so that you don't get that compacted smooth surface inside the steel shoe. So, so Vial not changing ponies, just getting his gear sorted, his tack.
Looks like the pony is not really cooperating.
Well, at this stage, they've been out, what, for nearly 3 minutes now, and that pony would have the adrenaline running through its veins, and they don't like standing still when they've been just going hell for leather out there on the snow. And it's not easy to get them to relax enough to stand still. So you see the grooms, the good grooms, they'll just go with the flow. They don't create any arguments with the pony. They just say, that's all right, we can tighten the gear as the horse walks. And I think the saddle must have slipped back a little bit. And
there the groom's working on Baggy, I believe his name is. pony.
That's the one.
And we are at the quarterfinal stage of the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. Hong Kong, China, Brazil through. We're with Chile and New Zealand at 4 apiece in the third Chukka. And back to live action now.
Chile with the ball. Matthias Vial just trying to get past Kit Brooks, who's got a big job on his hands today, Kit Brooks, but a great play there by Hopkinson. And just like the All Blacks, he's kicked for touch. Well, he's hit the ball out over the boards to give his teammates a little bit of time to compose themselves and get a line out. Just inside the Chilean half, 5 metres inside the halfway line. And it'll be now Chile coming up with the ball. Ignacio Vial Nazier. Hard ridden by Hopkinson. And again, that back shot of Hopkinson's has been doing a lot of damage for New Zealand today. And a great little cut shot away shot there by Juan Giamarillo. And now Matthias Vial dances with the ball. Hopkinson says, well, if you're going to play with it, I'm going to come straight down the line. And the umpires are saying, no, he did change the line, Sam. You can't do that. And
a very clear foul on Sam Hopkinson on that occasion.
We're not.
You can see the Chilean player, you're right, changing the line of the ball. That was Vial. But again, the umpire awarding the penalty to Chile, and it is Matthias Vial. I think we are constantly saying his name, the playmaker, and a real player of note for Chile. So Vial will put this ball back into play. Again, we're at the halfway mark. Third Chukka, 2:56 remaining in this third Chukka of 4. The score all tied up. Matthias Vial to put the ball back into play.
Neither team giving an inch here, Tory. And Matthias Vial probably on the smallest ponies on the field, but he can make them dance. Look at that, he just drags that ball back in, which forces Kit Brooks to have to move out of the way and then give him a clearer shot at the goal. But here's going to be a big hook here for New Zealand. Clearing neck shot there by Kit Brooks. So Tom Hunt did all the work, and then Kit, look how deep the snow is there in that far corner. Those ponies going down well over the fetlocks. And now Ignacio Vial Mizer, number 2 for Chile, looks up, and as he looks up, good pressure there by Sam Hopkinson there, and probably a little bit of appeal for a sandwich. Ignacio Vial Mizer has saying that he got hit with his hand, and he's shaking his hand. Indeed, Sam Hopkinson saying, well, I was the one getting sandwiched. What's your problem?
And his mallet is on the ground as well. We'll have a look here at the slow-mo.
See what we can see here. So he's got his hand down there, unless he's...
Well, it was an attempt at a hook shot. It was actually Ignacio Vial that dropped the mallet. I think having been...
It seemed from the replay, it looks like the head of the mallet's hit his mallet well down. It wasn't up near the hand, I don't think.
Or was it a combination of the vibration and the cold weather?
Could have been. Could have been. Got the death wobbles there in the mallet. And
yes, we're huddled around waiting for looking for the umpire's call, or will this simply be a throw-in?
For all of you people at home, if you go into the freezer and grab yourself a cold fish, a frozen fish, and hang on to it for 6 minutes, and then go and whack yourself on the knuckle with a spoon, see what that feels like, and you're going to get something of the same sensation as of what Ignacio Vial just felt just then. It is very cold, and it doesn't need to be much of a whack for it to really hurt. But then these gloves they have on, they definitely are not padded or insulated like your normal ski gloves. These are actual proper polo gloves. And
some of the players.
Yeah, Alan Kent and Richard Lepore from England
will be up against, following this quarterfinal. England will be on their field against France.
Richard Lepore there, the guy on the right was he's the substitute, the number 4 for the English team.
Still looking for the umpire's decision. There you see Nico Scorticini. The 2 umpires on the field, Chris Bethel and Steve Evans. But now we've resumed play, having put the ball back into the field of play.
And it'll be Chile again. Similar location. They just threw the ball in because there was no actual foul there. It was just an unfortunate knock on the hand. And now it's Chile again on the attack in the deep snow in the left-hand corner of the field. There'll be one Jamarijo to try and run the ball in here. Good opportunity for Chile, but they couldn't do much about it now. Matthias Vial comes down, and he's crossed Kit Brooks there by the looks of from this position, but umpire's probably not as good a view as we have from up here. And now Ignacio Vial Mazias to take it around the long way. He's still got a ton of work to do to get through this New Zealand defence. And he's left it now. Oh, the pony's kicked it forward. Probably not what he wanted. Maybe an opportunity here because he's cleared the pack. Now Matthias Vial. He's
Sam Hopkinson.
He's turned the ball into the line. Sam Hopkinson was travelling down, and now Matthias Vial is cutting up rough. He's not real happy, and I'm not going to. I'd say it's probably an unintentional foul if it is a foul on Sam Hopkinson's behalf. So he turned the pony around the line, so, you know, Sam can't do a lot more than that. And
it's almost taking him off his pony.
Yeah, it's a head-on collision. It's like he's done a U-turn on the freeway, and the traffic coming down the line has cleaned him up. So
you have made several comments about the depth of the snow on that end of the field, and it really is more and more evident. They're spending more time there, and the ball is sitting in some of the divots. It's
Correct.
actually sitting deep in the snow.
Yep. So the umpire is saying that Sam Hopkinson needed to not run down that line there and impede. Look, it was an unfortunate penalty because Matthias Vial's pony was just so handy. It turned up there so quickly, and I don't think Sam Hopkinson was expecting it to get around so quick. But it did, and as such, it'll be a penalty. There's our Brazilian team from yesterday, the winners from yesterday. One of the that was the #1 for Brazil.
And Matthias Vial striking that one high and straight.
And straight.
The post.
Yep. So the New Zealanders throwing everything at Chile here, and Chile are answering all of their questions. And Hopkinson now looking for Kit Brooks. Kit Brooks can't do much with it off the board, but Tom Hunt, he can. And he's just got to get past Matthias Vial now. Little hook there from Ignacio Vial, well read by Hunt. And now Hopkinson's there loose, but Hopkinson's still got to get past Vial. Now Kit Brooks going to try and play the ball. Ignacio Vial appealing for the line and the foul. Unfortunate there for Kit Brooks. I think the ball may have got into one of those divots that you were talking about.
Ignacio Vial forcing Kit Brooks off the line. You see him just using his pony to kind of push the player. A lot of work by the ponies at the moment.
I think they're going to give it to New Zealand because Ignacio Vial rode into Kit Brooks behind the saddle. Well, that, or are they going to have a throw-in?
Very similar to call what we just saw at the other end of the field with Chile being awarded the penalty for the same infringement. But again, there seems to be some discussion with Chris Bethel. It does look like a New Zealand penalty. Hit on the spot.
Against Ignacio for just riding that line a little bit too severely and hitting Kit Brooks' pony behind the saddle when he was taking the ball around the front. So it will be a penalty on the spot to Sam Hopkinson of New Zealand. And he could actually put it through from here. I saw one go through from New Zealand, put one through in the earlier games from this distance. We're about 20 yards inside the halfway, and he got the distance but not the direction.
And just floated that one to the right of the post.
Now they're going to concentrate on defence to keep Chile down in this half. With 30 seconds left on the clock, 30 seconds is enough time. If they hit in here, if they can keep the Chileans in this half and get an unlucky bounce or a mistake, it could be another goal here to equalise at the end of the third Chukka for New Zealand. But at the moment, it's Chile with the ball coming out, unloading the clearing shot. Just he knows, Vial knows, you've got to get out of your own half. Big back shot there by Kit Brooks for New Zealand now. Hopkinson trying to get past Vial. Vial gets enough wood on it, but it's the end of the third Chukka. And Chile hold on to their 1-goal lead.
An eventful third Chukka in this quarterfinal. Chile just nudging ahead. but just close as we anticipated. Again, another close quarterfinal. We're going to take a short break from the action and return for more in the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup.